Alright, bit of a different video today. Well, not different, but the same but different. We're going into an abandoned house, which is right there. However, it's different because we've got permission off the landowners and the house owners who have seen some of my videos. I'm also friends with them, and they've said you're more than welcome to go in and have a look around this house that's been abandoned since the 80s. So, bit of a climb to get in here. Well protected. So, yeah, this house has been abandoned since the 80s. We're going to get a look at it now. And the door was kicked in on it recently enough, so we were hoping that it wouldn't be looted, but it doesn't look like it is. We popped in for a quick sec just to make sure it was safe and everything while I'm going in here. But it seems to be fine, and general stuff seems to be in place, so we're not sure what happened there. But we'll have a look anyway. I'm going to take off the ND filter now so we can see inside better. Plenty of apples on the door, on the ground, on the door, what? So, here it is. As you can see, the door didn't put up much of a fight against whoever pushed it in. Let's see how good this picks this up. Here's a bedroom, so there's a room here, we'll give a look at that in a sec. There's a bedroom here that we'll go into. It's the old wallpaper. And it's got a kind of a warm feel to it because the curtains are red. But if we pull them back a little bit, we'll be able to see a lot better with these old switches. Such a satisfying sound. Chimney. It's about 4 million bird generations gone through this. But the floor in here is completely gone. You can't walk on it. Through to the floor. Through to the ground level, sorry. All bed. And what I love is there's a door over here that goes from one side of the house to the other, and they decided that I don't need this door anymore, so they just wallpapered over it. They're like, just forget that we have that door. Look at these old locks and everything, I love it. Seized. Don't worry about all that noise. So the roof is starting to come in a bit. There's an old mirror that used to stand there. So this house has been abandoned since the 80s apparently. You can see time is starting to take its toll. There's the outside right there. A bit of an attic. Now let's just see how grainy this is. Right, I'm going to need the flash lamp pulled up. So you cannot beat natural light, whatever you do. So I said, why not just pull back these curtains? And there's a trophy here from 1978, and there's like epoxy there, so maybe whatever this was. No, it's just a piece of glass. It says Glen Hotel 79. Or 78 rather. I'm an idiot. There's an old biscuit tin there. Look at the flies. So yeah, we've natural light in here now, a bit better. Here's fuses. Old fuses for the house. There's an old thing for lighting the fire. Does this twist? Doesn't. No, it's seized up. There's a lot of generations of bird nests gone through here as well. Got an old frying pan. This house is in really good shape. Oh yeah, there it is. Old Spice aftershave, and I bet that smells just as good as it did when it was bought. Lemon barley water. But here's the prize piece for me anyway, that the owner told me is in here, and he was hoping it was still here after the door was kicked in, because this house hasn't been, no one's gone into this house in like 6-7 years, because that's when they bolted that door up. But here's the prize piece for me, and it is the original vlogging camera. Look at that. I'm not going to pick it up, but you can see on it that it's an original Kodak 620 Brownie, I think it is. But that is Absolutely sick. You can't beat it. All light. More light switches. A bag of weird stuff that looks like BLOD. But this camera, hold on, I'm trying to get a good lighting of it. There you go, that's alright. Sick. Got some glasses on the floor, I'm just going to push them back in there. Got a tiny altar. Holy picture with tape around it. Because then in here we've got a lot of bottle caps and old cutlery and stuff. Teapot. Simpler times, you know. Simpler times from what we're in right now. Epsom salts. Old thing of Epsom salts. Here's an old chest. Oh, there's a newspaper in here. That says newspaper from 1982. Now, you know my rule about houses like this is I don't touch anything, but I've been given permission to come in here and look around the place and open stuff and stuff. So that's nice. It's a nice change, because the usual rule that I have is I come into these houses and I don't touch anything. I wouldn't really open that chest and stuff if it's an old house. It's a very old radio right here. Some sheets or something. You want to head upstairs. This is almost broke out the windows. Here's a very old Lucozade bottle that I'm actually Lucozade bottle from the 80s, I presume. All the structure here is all starting to give way. Nothing in that. This floor also is not great, I'm going to tell you. Fortunately, I think we've lost this film. It looks like some kind of a table and chairs next to a house. Yeah, I think the film, that has definitely been lost with a couple of years. I'm going to put it back where I found it. It's a poetry book. Intermediate certificate in poetry. Very nice. But I am going to, there's my man. I'm going to be leaving this house now because the floor here is not super super easy to stand on. So the stairs again is very narrow. Now the last step, it looks like it's starting to give way. I don't know who that is, but anyway, this has been this house. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this door after me. And the reason they've asked me to come up and do this video is they're locking this back up. They're going to be rebolting this, taking this off, putting some more supports, so this house will be sealed for the foreseeable future again. So that's one of the reasons. And it's really nice. It's such a relief to have permission to come in and do this, rather than kind of, you know, you don't know the area and you're sneaking in and out and all this stuff that you just shouldn't really be at. But it is a struggle to get in and out of here. Through there, got to climb over a lot of stuff. But nevertheless, great to see, and thank you very much for letting me in there to have a look. But yeah, that's pretty much been the video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe. My microphone is destroyed in cobwebs, so I'm going to take it off. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, which will be very soon. I'm literally going recording another one right now. And yeah, subscribe. See you later. Ooh. Little update, I just got absolutely reefed getting out of there. It's starting to swell and everything already. God damn it.